You know, one more. We got one more in us. Let's do one more. Let's roll for one more. Come on. All right. It's your boy, WuMBBAS, Watch Me Be Bad at Stuff. Back at it again with another crazy run of Balatro. This was, of course, the, air quotes, last run of the night, and it took an hour and a half, but that's because we made it pretty deep into Endless with a really strong idol build, and it really just all came together. We had a decent legendary Joker that carried us through the basic antes and really hit some crazy high scores as we pushed on. Hope y'all enjoy this as we, delve deeper with the ghost deck on purple stake and move on, but this was just a crazy run. I thought y'all would think it was cool. No, let's do that. 9-10 Jack Queen. I think we need specifically a king, because I don't think 8-9-10 Jack Queen is enough. I could be wrong though. It is enough. Never mind. I believe that is the lowest straight you can possibly play and still clear that in the first run. This is always so rude, because I really want to open that, but it's not worth selling this hex for it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hex DNA. That's really good. That's gonna get nuts. Ooh. Do we want to try to crush this voucher? That's the question. Because that's gonna get nuts so fast. Let's make a copy of this Jack of Clubs so that we can start rolling more face cards. Cool. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. Because now we can make copies of the thing that we put the talisman on. That's insane. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't help me right now, but it will shortly. Okay. Okay, that's fine. There we go. That is not quite 600, but it's pretty close. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I think this pair of threes actually might be enough to get us there. No, I'm so close. That's annoying. Means this two pair of 8s and 7s will get us there. All right. So now we can start getting DNA value. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Lord, that's obscene. Okay, so we're about to not have money problems, which is nice. I guess I want Jack of Hearts more than anything. Let's see, and then we'll death this 4 into a Jack of Hearts. Make a copy of it. Make a bunch of money. And then 3 of a kind, or full house. Money Jack of Hearts. Make a bunch of money. Okay. That was nuts. Alright. Lord. Well. Of course. Man, my life is just having 2 pairs. Quite literally, actually. My wife is pregnant with twins. I have balls. My life is just having 2 pairs. Just enough. Okay. Fibonacci. I mean, that is pretty good. I guess we could go aces. I mean, I know we've made a couple of jacks, but like... That is quite the conundrum. I don't really want to split it at this point. Ooh, Bloodstone. You know, I think at this point we're going a little wide on our strategy, so I think we'll probably call it on that. But again, what we need is blueprint or brainstorm, because that's what's going to make it go insane. Okay. Almost a flush yet again. That is a flush of hearts for Bloodstone. Come on, Bloodstone. I got one trigger off Bloodstone in that. That's so cool. I love that. That's my favorite thing that's ever happened. Dear Lord. Could you not, game? Like, could we please make this work? For me. For me, Balatro. Thank you, Lord. I love losing coin flips. Okay. Yeah, now, interestingly, we want to find Oops again, because Oops with this just makes it guaranteed that every heart you score gets 1.5. But like I said, at least we aren't having money troubles this time. Okay, Arcana pack. Lover? I think we'd go with an Emperor here. Temperance and then Death, so that was super worth it. Let's crack Celestials. I guess 2 pair, because, I mean, we're probably going to go for flushes, and then eventually, like, maybe flush houses or flush 5s. Let's see. I mean, that does help us, technically. Yeah. Okay. So now diamonds count, which I'm fine with, obviously. Okay. There we go. Pitch all of thems. Pitch thems. There we go. Yeah. That was pretty nuts. There we go. That's something worth turning into a yak of diamantes. Ooh, flush house. Hey, that thing we were talking about. I'm a fool and didn't put my moneymaker at the front, but that's fine. 15K. That's cool. We got it. Okay, so now what we're really hoping for is sock over hanging Chad. Is it worth it to pick up Mime right now? I don't think I have anything in my hand that's necessarily triggering. Let's open this Yumbo Arcana pack. Ooh, okay. Now we're getting dangerous. Canio. Of course. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's buy the telescope. And the spectral emulate? Give me an emulate? No. Okay, great. Well, it did need it, but that's fine. All right. Well, I'm happy we hung on to this temperance as long as we did, because now that temperance value is nuts. I don't really want to go that low on money to make that worth it. Another one, because of course. There's the emulate. Okay. This could get pretty stupid, actually. Because if I can manage to cut 5 face cards with Canio, that's just insane. Or if we can find a Paradolia, that would be cool too. Wouldn't mind a Paradolia. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's a decent chance of that working now. Okay. Now we emulate. Ooh, okay, cool. We killed 3, and that gives us quite a bit of value now. So we'll make some money, do some mults, get our boy rolling. Okay. Again, not ideal, but it'll be fine. And then let's see. Yeah. Go that route with it. There we go. Yeah, Cameo's decent. And I guess we're going for Jacks of Hearts. And a Cryptid, which is awesome. Okay. Trance and Hex. We don't want a Hex, so Trance it is. Let's put the blue on this Ace. Yeah, because I mean, at this point, I guess we are going flushes. Or we could just go straight flush houses. That would be rad. Yeah, we just need more strength, realistically, so that our base mults are higher. See, I have 2 uncommon jokers, a common, and then a rare and a legendary. So, baseball card's not bad. It's just not great. I think for the sake of value, we hold on to Chad instead of trading it in for a baseball card. Strength is really good for what we're going for. Let's see, Mars is fine. Okay. We're going to pitch all of those. There's the one we'd like to copy. And so let's hilariously make even more copies of it. There we go. Okay. So we can go 4 of a kind here. But I think I'd like to try to get another 10. I mean, I guess a 9 is fine. Oh, I wish these were black. Or I wish these were red. It's probably not worth trying to introduce 5 of a kind and just going for flush 5. Because it'll just muddy the waters. I've already done that a little bit with Flush House, but you couldn't turn down a Flush House when you come across one like that. That's just fun. If it's going to win you the hand, and if it's going to win you against a boss blind in one hand, it's hard to turn that down. Okay. I could out-level up Flush House again. Turn stuff into diamonds. Which I don't want to do, because I'd rather have hearts, obviously. Fine. Nope. Okay. It was probably worth it to... But oh well. You know, just because that'll give me more fodder in the long run. I don't really care about this as much. Okay. All face cards are drawn face down. Wow. Yeah, let's do that. And then do that. And we'll do that. So that the odds are cool. 8 a face card. Love that. Okay. Dang it. Of course. All right. Let's see. I don't know if this is a 5 of a kind, but it is. It's fine. I'm fine with that. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's fine. Like I said, I would love to have all Jacks of Hearts. That would be ideal. But that is difficult. Obviously. Let's see. Emperor. More Wheel of Fortunes. No luck on that one this time. Obelisk. What have we played the most of at this point? High card? Yeah, that tracks, actually. But we're going to play high card every round because of DNA. So this is actually terrible. I'm going to open one standard pack. For the memes, you never know what you're going to find. That's trash. Never mind. That was not worth it. It's fine. Okay. That's a straight flush, which is fun. But I think trying to get rid of things and hopefully get another 10 to turn it into more jacks is better. There we go. We'll play a 5 of a kind. Yeah, this might work out. He says, knocking on wood. I mean, turning stuff into hearts is pretty good. Plus, that puts a sun should we come across a fool. think I'm just going to buy this. I didn't mean to buy and use. I just meant to buy. Oh well. That is on me for being a fool myself. Okay, let's cut not good jacks now. Ooh, actually, kind of tempting to see if we can cut not jack face cards because it'll up Canio. Yeah, and now I should probably have used the priestess first, but that's fine. We'll make some money. There we go. Pluto for high card because we are playing a bunch of high cards. And I mean, not that Jupiter's gonna happen, but it could. You know, I think we're gonna pitch these just to try to get more of our gold seal guys. Okay, there we go. We'll play a 5 of a kind. Make a bunch of money. Make a bunch of money. Hey, 150 on ante 4, I'm pretty good with. No, let's open this. Use Emperor, hope to get a sun. We will pull a Fool. Fine with that. Get some money. Use the Emperor again. There's a sun. It's probably actually worth towering some of our stuff. Here, let's roll down a little bit. I mean, stars are basically suns as long as we have Smeared Joker. Huh. Let's see. Medium to be able to discard things. That's not a bad idea either. I think Emperor's Strength isn't terribly great. We do level up this just because we are playing high cards at least once. All right, the wheel. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that is a Jack of Hearts. So let's pitch these. Okay. I don't know if that's a Jack of Hearts, but we're gonna do that. And then actually, I guess we will play the glass just in case it breaks and it boosts Canio more. Yeah, flush 5. There we go. Now we're talking. This is going to get obnoxious really quickly, and that's what we're hoping for. All right, so now we have unlocked all of the bonus hands, which means this is real fine, but it's fine. Okay, we will buy that because it will save us money in the long run. Open. Okay, we'll level up high card. Come on, give me Eris. Series is fine. I know that's not exactly what we're doing, but it'll work. Nope. Money. And then more money. 69. Hey, that's the sex number. 69 blaze it, or whatever the kids are saying nowadays. Deja Vu is much better than that, because that's going to be gangbusters. 3 of a kind. What are we even doing? What are we even doing here? Here we go. We'll make some money, do some stuff, get some boys. I guess I'm gonna hunt for that blue seal that we have laying around. But there's our 5 of a kind. I guess we're gonna hunt for that blue seal that we have laying around. Okay. So that one we will put Deja Vu on, and then we will turn it into that. And then, like I said, I think we're going to play... I mean, I guess I don't know how much the red seal is even going to matter, but having more of them is a good thing. And then play our glass so that in case it breaks, it boosts Canio again. This has gotten nuts. This is going pretty... Yeah, hey, it broke, and now Canio's times 7. Sweet. Okay, Empress, which, like, okay. Keep boosting high card because we are at least playing one of those every time. Jumbo, we will up series again. Flush House is now a times 6, which is obnoxious. 34 molt. Like I said, we're trying to go for flush 5s, but That is pretty decent. Okay. Dude. Okay. So that's what we're getting out of Hanging Chad for, is a permanent sock and buskin. Because that's, again, insane. Okay. What 10s do I have left? I have 2 10s, and neither of them are in the colors I want, so I don't want strength. We'll buy a High Priestess. Sure. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Well, that's never going to happen. But I think we speculatively buy it. That way, in case we have to sell a Joker, just in case of what boss blind we get, we have that going for us. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I would want more than this particular Jack would be a red seal one to copy, but that's not bad. And now, because they all trigger, and so once we get more fixing and get everything to be Jacks of Hearts, then we can start, you know, really breaking it down. But this is pretty busted. Like, this is pretty good. Like I said, turning stuff into glass isn't a bad idea. So we'll hold on to that for right now. Temperance turns stuff into money. Well, super okay with money. So we'll do that. We want suns. Just hanging out. Okay, 5 of a kind, even though that's not what we're going for anymore, but still. Sure, I wish this thing would give me an heiress. That would be lovely. Nope. Okay. Going to the goad where spades are debuffed. I am currently playing Balatro. I am currently streaming. I mean, not necessarily without you, but... Okay. I mean, there's our 5 of a kind. There's our 5 of a kind. Let's see. Okay. Well, there's some opportunity to turn these into those. So I guess that's better than them not being that. That was a whole sentence, I promise. And that'll give us an heiress, finally. Yeah. Like, especially if we incorporate glass, that's insane. Like I said, there are other ways we could get this higher. Like I said, if we can get a high enough roll with idle and actually swap everything around, that would be an option. I mean, I don't even know why I'm leveling up 5 of a kind, but Magician is very good for what we've got going on. Okay. I think we do level up Pluto just because we are making bukus of money. Okay. We got dealt a flush 5, which I'm obviously okay with. Although, like I said, I want to find one of the red seal ones so that we can make that a lucky card. Okay. Well, if we're not going to get that route with it, that's fine. Let's see. I mean, we might as well copy a lucky golden jack. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I currently have 15 jacks, 13 of which are jacks of hearts. Because I'm trying to turn everything into jacks of hearts. Okay, and we'll make tons of money. It's pretty obnoxious. This has turned out to be a really good build. I actually cleared out 3 more decks on Purple Stake on this stream. So we're doing pretty well, considering I thought I was going to be stuck here. Okay. I mean, Ecto, going down a hand size seems risky, but I mean, at the same time, it's really the only thing we're going to... Oh, we got negative sock and buskin. I'm okay with that. Well, that means we are okay opening this Jumbo Buffoon pack now. Hey, banan. Banan. We like banana. Banana's fun. Let's see. Utility jokers can go over there.
How do you use second joker?
I have 2 negatives. I have negative crazy joker and then negative sock and buskin, which we just did. I mean, lovers technically does what we're looking for. Not exactly, but technically. Not too concerned about it right now, but I imagine that's going to be more useful than steal. Don't want to do judgment. Emperor is not helpful directly, and there's chariot again, so whatever. Okay. So, yeah, we could make this jack a wild. Discard. Finally. We get our red seal. Okay. And then... Okay. So let's make the red seal glass. Make a copy of it. This might be obnoxious enough to win it by itself at this point. And it didn't break, right? Cool. Now we have... No, it did break. Bummer. Oh well. That's fine. We do have another red seal that we could turn into glass. But... yeah, if we're winning with just high card at this point, like, not too worried about it. Okay, speaking of, let's continue to level up high card because we are playing at least one of those every round. I mean, more lovers. I've only got one jack that's not a... I mean, it's better than nothing. I'd rather walk in with that than nothing. Okay, and then we'll buy an emperor. Just because, again, it's possible that we get a... I mean, I'm not looking to play repeat hand types. I'm looking to play a high card and then a not high card. And that's it. So. Good. That is going to be a problem. Let's see. So yeah, sell the lovers, use the emperor. Turn these all into diamonds. Play our high card. Because like I said, that's getting close on its own. Let's see. And then blush? Which isn't super high level, but should be good enough. And then we can flush house, which we know we've leveled up a lot. I should have put the lucky card at the front, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah. There's a bunch of money. That's a bunch of points. Cool. That was sketchy. That's why we need to thin our deck down. Okay. Like I said, at this point, we're kind of hunting for idol. Eris. There we go. Yeah, I want the flush 5 to be as good as it can be. 25. So it's still a little bit behind, but... Okay, chariot we talked about. I have to say, imagine we're running kind of low on things to strength at this point. If anything, we want to cut cards from our deck at this point. Okay, so we do kind of want to roll aggressively for a way to cut cards from our deck, because that's where we're at with this. Like I said, not stressing about actually clearing the blind anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's nuts, so... Once again, we will magician those, play our one high card, make a copy of that. Hopefully it doesn't break. Okay. It didn't. Then we'll just play a normal glass. And Kanio's still hanging out at 7. Yeah. Like I said, we're good. And with glass, we're getting 13 million. So, not bad. More sun. Let's open this Arcana pack. See if we come across the jack that isn't. None of these are terribly useful. It's unfortunate. I guess we'll turn these both. We'll click Empress for them, just because. Try to put them early in the stack if we have to play those. And Strength. Of course, like I said, I would love to be able to cut these. Again, worth it to have them at least be doing something. I'm okay replacing it later. Because we're still rolling for Joker or for specific cards, I don't necessarily want to do that just yet. Temperance gives us our money back at least. Medium hopefully finds us what we're looking for. Okay. Well, crap. All right. Wow. All of these are terrible. Well, let's discard aggressively, I suppose. Okay. Hello? Thank you, I guess. Oof. I should have used medium. I don't know why I didn't. Couldn't tell you. We might have to play a very bad high card to try to get to where we're going. That is unfortunate. There's a 5 of a kind. Unfortunately, it's a lot of glass, so I don't necessarily want to play it either. I mean, I guess that boosts Canio, but, like, still. Yikes. Yeah, screw it. Send it. Whatever. Worst case scenario, it breaks and Canio gets some flavor. We lost 2 of them. Crap. Oh well. We still have ones that we can copy, and that was 219 million. So at least we're moving along. We will up flush 5. Okay, I need deaths and I need stuff that'll actually make a difference. God, man. All right. Chariot, that, and then come on, death or a way to cut cards. Or money. I guess we'll take money. Money is good. Like I said, money is good. Like I said, I don't know how valuable Sun is anymore. I mean, like I said, I have 2. And Aura could be nuts. Okay, Star is not where we're going anymore. Devil, I want to keep my money. So the wall shouldn't be too bad. Let's put medium on this. And then Aura. Well, here, I guess I'd rather have Aura on one of the red seals. That does nothing for me. That is holographic. That's okay. Okay. We don't want to pitch it, so let's discard those. Okay. Yep. We will pitch our, or we will copy our Aura'd, and we didn't lose it, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, and that means we don't have to risk glass, which we are happy about. Perfect. Like I said, now all I need is deaths and hangmans to clear stuff I don't need anymore. There we go. That's part of it. Let's crack that voucher, because if we can get all the way down to only having, you know, like mostly let's see. Hermit. Hanged Man. There we go. I mean, I know they're not face cards, but we got to do something, right? Actually, here, what's slightly better than a Hanged Man would be just turning the other cards into the jacks that we need, because I actually probably should have picked up that Justice, but yeah, we're gonna buy this Fool. That's fine. Actually, the Tower would have been good too, but it's fine. Okay. Let's see. Let's pitch those. Now I kind of am beholden to do this, unfortunately, but
That's fine. We will death, and we will fool, and then we will pitch these two. Get a temperance, boost our money. That way we're getting full value out of that. Discard that. That's not what we want. We will make more glass. Okay, and then copy glass. Dude, we can almost make a completely red seal glass hand. And now Canio's at 10, so at least we've got that going for us. Jesus. I don't know why I'm setting those up that way. It doesn't matter. Yeah, having all these glass jokers become... And then if we lose them, which we didn't, which is awesome. 2 billion points. That'll do it. Okay, an immolate would go hard right now. We did not get an immolate, but I will make more Jack of Hearts. I'm fine with that. Okay, so I could fool for another death, which seems like our best option right now. Like I said, Tower actually is decent. But Tower is not better than Fool, which can copy a death. So that'll be fine. Okay, we will pitch down. I want to hold on to that. Pitch down. Pitch down. Okay. We will death this 3. Fool. Make another lucky gold seal Jack. Okay, and then make a bunch of money. We'll just make so much money. Like I said, I don't think we're going to have any issue getting past ante-8. I think the issue is going to be getting past other blinds. Okay. Like I said, weirdly, we need more blue seals. But, like, we've only come across, like, 1 trance, which is not great. Okay. High Priestess is not useful. Once again, a Fool is just better than that. I think we just move forward. Let's see. Do I have anything that I want positioned? I guess I want Canio. Oh, this must be Canio. Okay. This is this guy. So we're fine with that. Let's pitch these. Pitch these. Okay. Pitch the ones that don't have seals. Okay. Again, we're just gonna make more lucky boys. So, okay. At least we didn't get a blue seal, because I'm not losing a fool or a death for it. So, yep, more than enough. Happy to have cleared that boss blind. Oh, it was banana. Oh, that's annoying. All right, well. There we go. Now we're kind of back to where we were. Okay. Voucher for hand size is good. Kind of past the point where sun is useful. We made a lot of money. I mean, this would be good just to keep earning money, because we would earn $10 every hand we play. Or, well, I guess we would earn $12 total per round, but the issue is I don't know what I mean, I guess I could cut banana if we come across the idol. Nope. 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 I don't even know what I'm rolling for. Yeah, I mean, sure. We rolled so we could level up Pluto a little bit more. Why not? Like I said, we're not at the point where I'm deeply concerned quite yet. Yeah, if I'm going to make copies of stuff, this is the guy I want to make copies of. Let's do that. We'll make another death. And then, there we go. Like I said, if we lose the glass into the world, like, Kanio gets better. There we go. And he's at 11. So, yeah, and see, we won that with a high card. So, I mean, I feel like Oops is probably better than Gros Michel, which is kind of a bummer, but Oops is doing a lot. Oops will greatly help our run. Yep, like I said, if we're making copies of anything, it's that guy. Which means we will now fool. Okay. I think we roll a little bit. There we go. Make some money. They keep selling money, so we're going to keep buying money. Nope. Sure. They keep selling money, we're going to keep buying money. I think we move along. Okay. Here. Pitch all of those. We can finally turn that jack into something of use to us. I mean, we do still have one more discard. That's fine. Let's see, pitch one more. All right, well, again, glass jacks are glass jacks. We will take glass. Glass jacks with red seals, notably. Hey, what dies feeds the Canio. Okay, let's see. And then I don't feel like risking glass right now, so that will be fine. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a real loop here. Like I said, if we could get like antimatter and an idol, I think that we would probably extend this past like anti-13, maybe even to like 16-ish, somewhere in there. It's just doing that, right? Hanged Man. Okay. Is it worth cutting down some of our less exciting jacks to boost Canio? I don't think it is. Which means we just need to clear out those. Like, the only way that that would get better is if we found, like, a negative Pareidolia. Alright, if there's an idol in here, I guess we just have to make a hard decision. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Judgment. More Hanged Man. Banana's back. Banan. Oh, now we make slightly less money. Oh, no. Alright. Hey! Bloodstone getting plus 10. Alright, sure. More Magician. Yeah, I was going to say that's not going to happen twice in a row. Let's be honest. Okay, I think we'll just roll into the arm. Which is fine. That we are comfortable cutting. Which will up Canio again, because haha, why not? Alright, there's some spicy stuff we're willing to get rid of. That is what we would like to copy with death. We will sell a world because I don't care. And then... I wish that wasn't here, but that's fine. We want copies of our holographic red seal glass Jack of Hearts. Which is a lot of words, but doesn't make it any less true. And then we can do this without risking glass, which is awesome. Oh no, our Flush 5 went down one level. What are we going to do? Weep, piss, and cry about it? Okay. 17 million. There we go. Alrighty. So yeah, this has gotten pretty good, I would say. More discards are good. We will take those. Celestial Pack. No such luck on that end, so we will grab a Pluto. Grimm's not helping us. Grimm's not helping us. Hanged Man does help us. Star doesn't help us. No. Sure. Okay. Think. Oh, negative Lucky Cat. Holy shit, that's awesome. What are the chances of that? That's so good. Oh, I mean, again, it showed up real late, but still. With a negative sock and, but like, dude, we have 8 jokers, and hopefully we'll have 9. Like, that's crazy pants. That's so good. Okay. Like, okay, now we can turn this guy into glass. So now that those are all glass now, I'm going to break both of these so that they're not in our hand anymore. And Kanio's now at 15. We will pitch this normal jack. And now we do have some decisions to make. I think I'm going to discard our glass. Okay, and then those are garbage to me. Random steel card that's still in the deck. Okay, let's make a copy of our holographic boy. And then play as many lucky cards as we can. Yeah, without risking glass. That is ideal. There we go. Upgrade the cat. I can't believe we found a negative lucky cat. That's insane. This seed is one of those that I'm going to write down. Because, like, holy hell. This has been crazy. There's our idol. What do we get? Do we get rid of smeared at this point? Because I don't think it's helping us anymore. And idol is insanely good. It's just more times twos. Like, that's so broken. I think we need to start buying towers at this point. That's so risky. I mean, we've kind of got to build at this point. I don't think it's going to help. We do want the magician, weirdly. Oh, trance would be super helpful. God. We're at that point where it's like, God, I don't even know what to take anymore. Okay. Yeah, let's just start towering anything that's not a jack of hearts. Yeah, because, like, Jesus, man. Yeah, I guess we'll pitch the vanillas just because they're not necessarily helpful. And then we have one of our fancy boys. Throw him out there. Yeah, with Idol, we're getting 18 million on our high card before we even play the flush 5. That's absolutely insane. Like, holy hell. You know what? This one can have a blue seal. Why not? Dude, we've had that actually hit 3 times. Oh, the 5 of hearts now. Well, luckily we don't need idol, but dude, we've had that hit 4 times now. That's insane. Turning stuff into glass is good. We could do a Baron, because why not? I think we will do that. Play only one hand type this round. That means no value for us in that sense, but it's fine. Oh, it's a 2 in 4 chance. That explains a fair amount, actually. Okay, I think we do the smart thing and just go for broke here. Tower. Cool. Make the odds even lower. Okay, that's pretty nuts. I should have held on to one of those, but I think we're going to be pushing it as far as, like, getting money goes anyway. Yeah. You know, okay. So we are not going for DNA value this time. What we're going to do is play our lucky cards because they're value. Play this Molt Joker. And I think that'll be more than enough. But like I said, that's insane. Yeah, before we even got up here. Hey, our lucky cat's at ×2. And our Canio's at 17. Because we've just been losing glass. It's fine. Consumable slot, we're cool with that. Let's see. Roll down. Deaths, we want deaths. Actually, we're probably fine to push on. Because deaths are nuts. Okay, like I said, if we're gonna death something, that's a real good one. Pitch. Let's see, Jack of Hearts, we're still there. I mean, money is kind of a moot point here. Let's turn this 3 of Hearts into a Jack of Hearts. And then make a copy. Dude, this has gotten wild. Like, oh my god. Again, we didn't even need to play anything other than a high card. That's so gross. I don't even know what we would get that would make this better at this point. Like, you know, to clear down, I don't need that anymore. I'd rather be able to see everything. Making money. I guess that was the only reason I was willing to keep it, was because it was technically earning us money whenever we got that one. Hey, it's a 50-50 at this point. Like, whatever. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot. You know, I think I'd rather pitch 4. Okay, well, I guess we could turn this stone card into our bouncing baby boy. No, we'll turn this one into it. I'd rather keep the stone around just because I think it's funny. I like rocks. Speaking of rocks, you don't have to put on your red rocks. Keep your rocks for rockin'. Here, we'll hold on to 5. Okay, cool. Well, like I said, I guess we're really just hunting for the blue seal whenever that pops up, but, you know, making do with what we got. Dude. Hey! We lost him. Aw. I mean, no point in risking the good glass. So. Dude, this is like the first run I've had the idol actually do anything. I'm super stoked. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. There we go. We're now in the E's. Cool. We'll make it to ante 13, maybe 14 now. Cool. Okay. What we need is more heiresses, because like us dropping off from doing that has really hindered us. Again, just whether that just seems like a bad idea at this point. I don't know what we would get that would make it better. I mean, we have 3 slots. Neither of those are even remotely useful. Nope. Tower's good. Onk. Ugh. Okay. So this is where it gets a little silly. Because we're pretty much just gonna draw our whole deck at this point, which I'm fine with. You know. Okay. So we can tower. Oh no, it's the Jack of Hearts. Okay, good. And then tower. So that removes 2 more cards from the pool. I could potentially pull from our jack. We have 28 jacks. Whoop. Sorry, I got a little overzealous. The joys of having your tripod on the floor right in front of your desk, but yeah, okay, that's nuts. What do we want to copy? This one. Again, because sometimes it just wins by itself, which is stupid. Yeah, like, that's so dumb. Like, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. It's so good. It's so dumb. I mean, you know, sure. Like I said, we do need to keep rolling down to get specific things, but you know, weirdly, actually, the stone cards or the steel cards might become relevant. Like I said, I can't think of what we would want per se. Like I said, I mean, I guess we need to keep juicing the cat. It's the only thing. I know. He's like, you're being boring. I don't like it when you're boring. You should do something. You should get up and do stuff. Yeah, we're still in the E's. Nope. Neither of those do what we want. Yeah, I don't know what we would cut to find another legendary Joker, but our legendaries are pretty good at this point, so I'm not super into that. This strength is finally going to do something. It made another Jack of Hearts. Oh my god. I don't even know we had a 10 of diamonds left. Or a 10 of hearts left. Oh my god. That's hilarious. We'll take a tower. And we'll take a fool. And go into the next round. Okay. That's just obnoxious and super funny. Yeah, we don't care about him. Although we do, I guess, want to turn him into a heart of some kind, or a heart at some point. There we go. We'll discard those. And then that is a basic boy. We don't necessarily want hymns. We'll do that. So yeah, the next time Kanio will make like a substantive difference is whenever he breaks 100 molt. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. What we want is Cat to get that high. Let's see. I mean, like I said, we're just kind of grilling for money. So $23. Yeah, we want Cat to be around 10. Yeah, so without glass, we're still clearing into the where there are letters involved in our score. So that probably wasn't terribly necessary, but whatever. I don't even think I can make a flush house at this point. So there's that. More stones. We're okay with rocks. I will play a hand of just rocks if I have to. It's fine. This has gotten obnoxious quickly, and I like it. I mean, more medium isn't a bad idea. Okay. The water. Oh, no, we can't discard. Our medium does nothing. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can still farm for DNA value. That's so obnoxious. So strong. Yeah, I guess we want this as early as we can get it in here, and then this as late as we can get it. That's, like I said, really the only thing that would make our build stronger is if we found blueprints and brainstorms. And then, like, it's just wholly unnecessary. Okay. Now is where we start actually getting into, like, the thick of it, you know? Because now we've got some interesting decisions to make. Is that enough? Because realistically, Dusk is probably better than DNA right now. Just because we have enough hearts, enough Jacks of Hearts to make up for it. Yeah, I think Dusk is better. A 4 of a kind. Well, let me just tell you about it. Yeah, here, this can be that. And then I guess I'll hold on to the steel and get rid of this guy, because, like, whatever. Now I actually very specifically don't want to risk. There we go. Give chips to Dusk. Why not? And now I very specifically don't want to risk glass if I don't have to. I'll risk that glass, because whatever. I think 3 is reasonable. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, what we really need is blue seals. And, like, to get more heiresses. Because that's what's going to hold us back now. And get Lucky Cat to high enough. Okay, we lost a piece of glass, but that's fine. Like I said, Kanio's not going to do anything until he hits 100, so whatever. I think everything we have does stuff, so that's not terribly important. Still need deaths and towers. I mean, yeah. Okay. Hex. Yeah, sure. Sure about that. I mean, that was kind of what we were talking about. Because like I said, all we have to do now is clear down. Buy the Magician just so that we can do something with our jokers that aren't doing any, our jacks that aren't doing anything right now. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes him a Magician candidate. Let's see. Like I said, I don't necessarily want to risk our like special jacks right now. Let's see. What's the Magician? Our boys. Here. Nice. Okay. Cool. We will Hanged Man. And then play every lucky jack we can. Let's see. I think we're going to hold on to a discard and not play a glass and see how close we get with just that. Like I said, really the goal is to up Lucky Cat as much as we can. Okay, so we don't need glass yet. We very nearly do, but we don't need glass quite yet. Okay. That's still Jack of Hearts, which is good. Death. Which will load in the death into the Fool, which I guess we're okay with. Yeah, cool. Okay. So death. Let's see. More Eris. Lovely. I'm about to say, have we gotten that voucher? Because I mean, at this point, I've played way. Well, I guess I've played high card the most still, which tracks. Nope. Yep, Death and Fools. That's what we're gonna use to get past this. Your first hand's drawn face down. Oh no. I mean, cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could discard that profitably right now. Let's see, let's make you much better. Let's sell you because I don't care. Protects these boys. Discard down. Okay, I think it is time for me to make this something else. I think I make it a blue seal because we need blue seals. This has gone on much longer than I thought it would. We are almost at 4 hours of stream. But I don't usually get this far, so what's up? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're still just kind of killing it. Like, ooh. Hanged Man. That will make spectral cards appear, which we like. Buy a Hanged Man. Can't even use it. Like I said, there's very little that would make our deck like distinctly better. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is where we're going to run into trouble. Clear both of these. Discard those. And it gave us a death. Not bad. I think we do need glass at this point. So, don't want to pitch all of our glass. I think I'm okay pitching these guys. Okay. I think that might be good enough. I don't know. Let's put him up front. Well, I guess we'll put him here. What do I have left in here? Let's see, I have 3, 4, 5, 6 cards to turn into jacks still. Or 5 cards to turn into jacks still. Or into better jacks, anyway. Okay. Let's send it. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we should be good for this ante then. Level up Eris more. Roll aggressively. Hanged Man is better than Tower right now. Yeah. Like I said, we will be most likely spending all of our money as much as possible. I mean, making 2 more of these is probably better than just straight up cutting cards. Because that's what's going to take us into the next ante. Are these all the 10 molts? Yeah, they are. Okay, so we don't need that many. I mean, if we're not doing it in one hand, we're not doing it. So, okay. So let's pitch these 3. Hold on to some discards just in case. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think that's going to be quite enough, but it'll be pretty good. Like I said, as long as Idle doesn't turn on me, I think we're okay. It's just I've got to get it the rest of the way there. Yeah, we didn't quite get there. Okay. Okay. I don't think we need to do all glass, but I certainly think that we need more glass in there to get the rest of the way. Which means I think I'm okay doing this. Let's try 2 pieces of glass, see what that does. Okay. 2 pieces of glass is enough to clear that. Okay. Well, 2 pieces of glass and 1 of which being a red seal. Okay. Sure. Keep leveling up high card. Why not? Don't need Hex. Don't need Magicians. Fool would probably be fine. Nope. 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 Well, it gives us another reroll. Hanging cat. Oh, good to see you again, buddy. Good to see you. Okay, this is where we're gonna get into some danger zone. Okay, we're still in hearts. Let's see, I think we tower this and then discard those because they're not going to be terribly helpful. Discard that. Okay, I think we hold on to some discards. Go here. No point in risking all of our special glass quite yet. Because I think this will be enough if I'm doing my math right and we get relatively lucky. What is Lucky Cat at? Lucky Cat is now at 10, so that at least gives us another E. Okay, cool. Okay, Ante 15, my first time here. Let's go. Cool. Still looking for that antimatter, to be honest with you. Sure. Sure. Okay. Nope. Nope. Sure. $4. What up? Okay. We actually do need to clip that now, just because it's now at odds where we won't be able to actually make that work. Yeah, I mean, I think we now need to try 3 pieces of glass and see if that gets us the rest of the way. Because E17 is a lot. Mm-hmm. Nope. Okay. So then I guess we need 4 pieces of glass to get there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's 5 pieces of glass, so I don't think we need to go that hard, but maybe. Okay, yeah, because we're still relying on lucky cards for money. That's the issue. There we go. Okay. So yeah, 4 pieces of glass will get us there. It's just 4 pieces of glass. That's a lot of glass. Pick up a Fool. We'll level up Eris a little more. That, and if we just got really lucky and found like 5 Erises, that would do it. And to be fair, we are technically a little behind because we could thin down to our dusk hand. And get even more triggers. So we're not totally boned. It's just doing that, you know? I want to see what that's going to look like. So we're going to risk it and just go all the way down. Try to make money. Figure that out. I want to see what our highest scoring hand would look like right now. And that's with a piece of... That's with a piece of steel in our hand. Yeah, I mean, our high cards are insane, so... We'll level up Eris one more time. And then 5 pieces of our special glass. So this is kind of the highest possible scoring hand we could do. This is as crazy as it gets right now. But between Sock and Buskin and Dusk, with everything rolling, yeah, that gets us to E23. Okay, that's a lot. How much glass do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we've got plenty. So that means we're shaking. It's just, you know, getting the rest of the way there is going to be an interesting predicament. Sure. Even though I don't think I can literally make that 5 of a kind anymore. Nope. Immolate's probably a terrible idea. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, so base, chips, and molt are halved. So that's going to be rough. Don't care about those anymore. No. Hold on to that. No. Sure. Yeah, this is where that 50 chips is really going to come into play. It's going to really come into its own now. Yeah, that's why I'm holding on to... Okay. That's why I'm holding on to a discard, is just in case so that I can fill the rest. Ooh. Well, this has slowly turned into WuMBBAS's longest stream. Okay. I think we pitch you. That was not awesome. I'll put him at the end. Okay. Because we were hitting E23 with 5 pieces of red seal glass, which is pretty nuts. Yeah. Okay, we lost 2 more pieces of glass. E21 with 5 pieces. Okay, Ante-16. This is the highest I have ever been. Obviously. Okay, for being an unseeded run, this has been pretty nuts. Yeah, like I don't even know. I mean, I guess trance, just because it's something. Yeah, and then sure, Emperor. No. Okay. I mean, photograph's an option, right? It's always an option. Cheapest immolates around. Yeah, okay. I like it, Picasso. Okay, pitch those. Pitch him. Okay. So now, like I said, again, I think we kind of have to mull down. Let's see. We hold on to 5 so we guarantee we can do our 5 of a kind. But E21 is the small blind here. So. Okay. Yeah, we still have 2 discards, so I guess I'm okay doing this. Yeah, our lucky cat's a 12.25. It's still bewildering me that we found a negative lucky cat. Like, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, cool. And once again, we will be playing the strongest possible hand we have and see how that shakes out. Okay. You know what? Almost the strongest possible hand we have. No point in risking all of it if we don't have to. Okay. Flush 5, level 19, with 5 pieces of red sealed glass, 4 of which are enchanted with holographic. So, if this doesn't get there, we weren't gonna get there anyway. Ugh, we snagged it. By a good margin, too. Jesus Christ, man. This is definitely the highest score I've ever had, let alone. Sure, we'll buy a series. Why not? Still really only hoping for... I mean, Hanged Man at this point would literally only break stone cards, which I mean is good. Like, sure. No. Yeah. Because that will let me turn some of my less good cards into better cards. Such as... Actually, is it worth just breaking the... I mean, I guess I'd rather hold on to it. Yeah, let's death. Fool. Pitch. Pitch. Play. Again, mostly just grinding for money. I'm going to turn you into more glass. Because that was literally the last card in our deck that wasn't a Jack of Hearts. So we now have 24 Jacks of Hearts in our deck and 4 stone cards. So we're about as busted as we can be. So the only reason I'm holding on to this hangman now is to break stone cards. Arcanio's at times 36, which is pretty good. More money. Dude, this has been the craziest run of this game that I have ever done. Like, this is nuts. Genuinely nuts. Like, bro. How is this still happening? Yeah, and we're still fine. Like, oh my god, how is this happening? I mean, don't get me wrong, we're losing glass at an alarming rate. So, like, we are boned probably next ante. But this has been fucking crazy. I mean, we get Ecto. See how that works. Yeah, man. I think we just make more glass, because that's the only and we can even justice something into being glass, which I guess is just arguably better than that right now. I mean, I guess we'll do it on the blue card, because I mean, if we get to the point where we have to play a blue seal, like, we have to play a blue seal. It's fine. Okay. Hermit. More money. That just gives us more money. I was probably stupid. I could have deathed there or made more glass, but whatever. Nope. Death is better than just making glass. Next round. Okay, Violet Vessel. A very large blind. Yeah, I bet. Okay. So, funny enough, I'm actually hunting for another stone card just so I can cut them. There we go. I think we're going to play a 3 of a kind so that we can A, try to grind for money, B, get closer to our desk hand, C, I guess, incrementally continue to value up Lucky Cat. That's silly, but that is technically what we're trying to do. Yeah, discard those. Discard those. Discard those. Okay. Am I at the point where only gold will get me there? Or where only glass will get me there? Let's try 4 pieces of glass. 4 with red seals. Because, like I said, I don't know. This is going gangbusters. In short, yes. Oh, that wasn't my final hand. I'm an idiot. That would be why it wasn't as gangbusters as it could have been. Let's try to draw another one of the stone cards. Damn it. Okay, whatever. We will death you. Let's see. And I guess this glass goes at the end because it's not special. But yeah, this... I do believe we are dead at ante 17, but still, what a ride. Like, good lord. Watching that score climb, baby. Yeah, we cleared it. Holy hell. Like I said, our deck is getting ever thinner, but we keep making glass, so like... Okay, Eris. Eris. And is this oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Cool. Strength. Yeah, that's not doing anything for me. Just because you're literally nothing else, so might as well be money. Nope. Nope. Justice makes glass. Nope. 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 Hangman clears. Temperance gives us money. Death is better than Hanged Man at this point. So we will push on. Yeah, E26. We have not hit this level yet. And we have no glass in hand. That's not good. There's 1 piece of glass. Okay. So we will death this. use a fool to make another death, and then we'll play a 5 of a kind of just lucky gold sealed jacks, and we'll see how far this gets us. Yeah, I mean, that's getting us into the E's, which is crazy that it's that high, and it still isn't good enough. Like, geez. We'll turn you into that, and then play these again. Because I think the blue seals are the only thing that I'm like, because that's what I'm falling behind on and hasn't scaled, is like leveling up my hand. Yeah. Okay. Ship it. We'll see if that does it. If not, 07s, that's the end of this run. But like I said, we got to ante 17 and it was crazy. So, like, can't even be mad. With our best possible hand. If this doesn't get there, it doesn't get there. Nope. All right. That was insane. That was the highest ante I've ever been to. That was the highest score I've ever gotten. So, like, we will finally call it there. This ended up being a 4 hour and 20 minute stream, and I did not mean for that to happen, but that is what happened.